Hello, Sérgio. Good evening.
Good evening, Bruno.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing today?
I'm great, and you? Thank you. Hmm.
I'm great too. Thank you. And welcome to our offshore class.
Yes,
Do
it's
you
so
work in this
exciting.
area?
Not yet, but I'd like to know a little bit about the offshore world.
Oh, so congrats, because I think this way you will learn a lot even before you start working with that. So I
Yeah,
hope you enjoy the class, Sérgio. And if
thank
you
you very much.
have any questions, just ask me, right?
Okay, thank you, Bruno. Hello,
You-
Hosanna. Hi, Tony.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone. Good evening for you. How are you today?
Fine.
Fine. And what about you, Tony?
Great, great.
Great, great. All right, so let's start the class. Today, we will talk about safety meetings specifically, because we know that there are a lot of kinds of safety meetings. Of course, there are some industries that they don't have all of them, but they have some of them, and they are very important to keep everyone safe in the workplace. So, we will start before talking about the meetings specifically. We will talk about hazards in general. Just a moment. Just let me let Douglas in. Okay. So we will start talking about hazards, because we know that in the offshore world, in big industries, there are a lot of hazards. Unfortunately, there are a lot of them, and we need to be aware of these hazards, all right? So take a look here on this new page, all right? Here we have a big list of different kinds of hazards that we can face, and we have different kinds of hazards. We have physical hazards, ou seja, things that can harm our body, mechanical hazards, so it's related to machines. We also have chemical hazards, electrical hazards, ergonomic hazards. It has to do with lifting heavy weight, and environmental hazards that we can relate to the weather. All right. So here, take a look on the list, guys. I'm gonna read each one of them so you can pay attention to the pronunciation. Okay, so pay attention. Exposed wires, slips, trips, and falls, bad weather, storms, high winds, corrosive substance, repetitive movements, rotating machinery, hot surfaces like valves or pipes, pressurized systems, working at height, tox- toxic fumes, electric discharge, poor posture, low visibility, flammable gases or liquids, sharp edges, overloaded circuits, heavy lifting, and leaks or spills. As I told you, there are many hazards. So I need you to take a look in all of them and tell me, did you understand all of them?
Six months and scroll is training magazine, hot soup. I don't understand the poor posture.
Poor
Poor
posture.
posture.
Okay, we say that to talk about our body. For example, when we have a poor posture, we tend to be like this. You know, a bad posture is like uma postura ruim,
Ah, okay.
something that can hurt us, okay? So we can say poor posture, no sentido de postura pobre, literalmente, ou
Ah,
bad posture. A gente também pode achar dessa forma, okay? So it has something to do with our backs, okay?
And
uhum.
about sharp edges,
É.
what does it mean?
Sharp edge. Let's see if I have something to give as an example. No, I don't have something. But for example, if we have a table, okay, let's imagine we have a metal table. The
Uhum.
sharp edges are the corners, são aquelas pontinhas. And
Inner.
when it's sharp, yes, and when it's sharp, it can cut us because it's
Uhum.
sharp, is afiado. Então,
Ah,
sharp edges seria como se fossem umas bordas afiadas. Okay,
Perfect.
something that we can find in machineries, in structures. Okay, and what else, guys? Is there something else you didn't get it?
leaks and spills. Ah, o penúltimo. Heavy lifting.
Heavy lifting.
Heavy lifting.
So, Rosana, everything that we have related to lift is doing this movement, levantar, lift. So, heavy lift is something that it has a lot of weight, muito peso. So, it's difficult to lift, a heavy lifting, okay?
Uhum.
Sometimes, usually, actually, we leave this heavy lifting with a forklift or something like that. But we can also move lifts by ourselves, por conta própria, okay?
Uhum. Ok.
And about the leaks or spills?
Yes.
Leaks or spills, that's interesting. So if we have a tank, for example, it can leak or it can spill, ou seja, ele pode vazar, ele pode derramar. So we used to talk about liquids in general, okay?
Okay.
Uhum.
So now, guys, I need you to tell me, okay, what kind of hazard are these ones? For example, when we talk about exposed wires, in which category these words, these hazard, exposed wires, we can put on, oh, Douglas, in which category?
Exposed wires. Wires.
Hmm.
One moment. Wires.
It's like this saying, not exactly this, but this is a kind of wire. It's like
Wi-
a It's like a cable, you know,
Oh,
fio.
okay. Wires. Exposed wires is um an electrical hazard.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's right. Electrical hazard. That's
hazard.
right. That's right. So it has something to do with electrical things. Now, what about slips, trips, and falls? Tony, please.
Mm, maybe physical hazards.
Maybe
Physical
physical
hazard.
hazards. And can be. That's right. So it has something to do with our body. Perfect. Now, what about bad weather like storms, high winds? What do you think, Rosanna?
I think is when the weather is very bad. Uh, clouding, nublado,
Cloudy. Yes,
cloudy.
can be
Yes.
cloudy. Yes. But
Uh,
what kind of hazard is this?
I can't see anything. Uh, what I say, fumaça,
Fumaça, film.
film. High winds. I don't know high winds.
Is like strong winds, you know? Ventos fortes, strong winds,
Ah,
high
that's
winds,
okay.
you
Yes.
know? But think about it. This is a hazard, okay. But is this a physical hazard, a mechanical hazard? What do you think?
Hmm. In this case, I think the physical reason.
Actually, no, it's not physical. It's
No,
something more
no, no physical. Sorry. What is the other?
the others are mechanical. We
Ah,
can relate to machines, okay?
that's okay.
Chemical to substances, for example.
Mhm.
Electrical, like wires. Ergonomic, it has to do something with the back position. And in this case, Rosana, would be
Okay.
environmental, because it
Hum,
has to do with the environment. Tem a ver com o meio ambiente em si,
hum,
sabe? Algo é força da natureza. So in this
uhum.
case, it's environmental. Okay, so everything we want to say related to meio ambiente, we use this word environment. Okay.
Environment. Ok.
Yes. And now, corrosive substances. What do you think is the correct category, Sérgio?
I think it's the chemical hazards, Bruna.
Yes, that's right. Chemical hazards, correct. And what about rotating machinery? Let's see. Liliana, you just arrived, so let me quickly explain to you what I need you to do. Here we have a list of hazards, and we have some categories that we can put these hazards. Okay, so for example, when we say about repetitive movements that we do with our body, in what category do you think we can put these hazards?
I think uh, ergonomic hazard.
Yes, that's right, ergonomic hazards. Thank you. And what about rotating machinery, Maria?
Mm,
Hmm?
I think heavy lifting. No.
Yeah, it has something to do with that. But think about if we have a machine that rotates, what kind of hazard do you think we can put this word? It's a chemical hazard, it's an electrical hazard. What do you think?
Uh, yes, rotation mechanical e
It's
sharp
mechanical.
edges. No.
Yes, you're right. You said about the two. You're right. So when we talk about rotating machining, we are talking about mechanical hazards, okay, caused by machines. Okay,
Machine.
thank you.
Yes.
That's right. Now, hot surfaces like valves or pipes, Tony.
See, let me see. Pressurized systems, correct?
Yes, that's right. Pressurized systems.
No, it's hot.
I think it's physical hazards.
Physical hazards.
Because yes, because pressurized systems can explode, or I don't know, the
That's right.
it-
But
right?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This, let me come back. I skipped one. Sorry, guys. It was hot surfaces, but I forgot. So let me put it here. So you said mechanical hazards. Was that, Tony?
No,
Sorry.
no, physical hazards.
Okay, so in this case,
I'm
physical
wrong.
hazards, no problem, because depending on the hazard, we can have these in different categories. Don't worry. And sorry for my mistake, guys. I skipped one. Now, talking about working at height, okay? Rosanna, what do you think?
When the when do you work at the height, it's very, very high. And I don't like, I am afraid.
You're free.
And it's danger, but when do you have the protection, adequate protection,
Yes.
it's okay.
Yes, that's right. It's okay if you have the right protection, like safety harness and things like that. So, what kind of hazard do you think this is? It's a chemical, environmental, physical, mechanical.
I don't know many names about this profession, but we have a friend. Uh, he's a welder, soldado.
Welder.
Uh,
Yeah, that's
yes,
right.
and he working at the height. And one day he sent a photo for us.
Yeah, right.
It's
Working at height.
Yes, it's very beautiful, wonderful, but I think it's very dangerous.
I totally agree with you. But let's imagine a situation, Rosanna. Let's imagine that unfortunately something goes wrong. Okay. And what kind of harm would this person have with working at height? Would this person, get an electrical discharge? Would this person, have a mechanical hazard? What do you think?
Um, do you know about the EPs, EPPs?
About the category here, where could you put this word working at height? In what category here?
I, I think is the EPP, não é dos equipamentos, né?
Não, na verdade, que tipo de sorry, que tipo de perigo, né, por assim dizer, de hazard, ele se encaixa? Se é um perigo físico, se é um perigo mecânico,
Okay.
químico?
I think it's the physical,
Yeah.
about sobre quedas, what I say quedas.
Queda, falls.
Falls, uh, falls and what I say, porque assim, por mais que você esteja com equipamento, pode ter um erro humano, né? Assim, como fala?
Yeah. A human mistake.
Yes. Como que fala? Healer?
You can say human mistake,
Human
or
mistake, yes.
yes, human mistake or human error. You can also say that.
Yes.
Error.
Error.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So in this case, if this happens, the person will get harm, and this would be a physical harm, right? Vai ser, né, algo sofrido fisicamente.
Fisicamente.
Perfeito, perfeito, Rosana, just perfect. Now, what about toxic fumes, guys? Toxic fumes. What do you think this is, Douglas?
Sorry. I think toxic films, correct?
Yes, correct.
Is chemical hazards.
As is a kind of chemical hazard, but more specifically about environmental.
Uh,
Because think about the toxic fumes are in the air. It's something chemical, but it's something that we can relate to the environment, que a gente pode, né, relacionar mais ao meio ambiente do que essa parte química. Mas você não está errado não, Douglas. It's something also chemical, okay?
okay.
And what about electric discharge? So tell me, Maria, electric discharge.
I think uh, electrical hazards.
Yes, correct. Electrical hazards. Perfect. Now, what about poor posture? What do you think, Sérgio?
I think it is ergonomic hazards.
Yeah, correct again. So we can put it in the ergonomic hazards. And now, what about low visibility, Tony?
Low visibility. Uh, well, this ergonomic, no. Low visibility. Don't you don't have a good visibility.
Yes, that's right. You don't see it very well.
It's a physical hazards again.
Physical hazard. But think about it. Physical, we can relate to our body. A gente pode relacionar ao nosso corpo. Então, think. Low visibility, we can relate to our body. So it's something that we can relate to what? Not our body. It's not physical.
It can be a glass. It's a glass. Let me see. Mechanical hazards, maybe.
Low
No.
visibility. It's not caused by a machine, for example. A generator or a pump doesn't make you have a low visibility. What
It's
makes you have a low
environmental.
visibility? Yes, that's right. It's environmental.
Environmental.
Because think
Okay.
about when there is low visibility, that means that maybe it's too dark or the weather is foggy or rainy or cloudy. So in this
Yeah.
case, environmental. Okay.
All
And
right.
flammable gases or liquids, Williana, which category we can put it here?
Flammable gases and liquids is related to chemical hazards.
That's right, chemical hazards. Let me put it here. Correct, thank you. And what about sharp edges? So, Sérgio, what do you think?
I think it's like mechanical hazards, maybe.
Yes, that's right, mechanical hazard, because we can have a machine that has sharp edges, correct. And what about overloaded circuits? So, what do you think, Rosana?
I think it's about the electricities.
Yes, electrical, that's right. And heavy lifting. Tell me, Douglas, what do you think? Heavy lifting.
And rev lifting. Mm, ergonomic hazards.
Yes, that's right. It's ergonomic hazards. And the last one, leaks or spills. So, where can we put this, Maria?
Links sports. I think I think chemical. Ah,
Chemical. Yes, that's
Yes.
right. So we can relate to chemical hazards like substances, samples, things like that. Correct. All right, guys, great job. Now, let me remind you of something that we talked about on last classes. So let me share another screen with you here, guys. Just a moment. So can you see my screen here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
A
Okay.
fireplace.
Yeah, there's a fire because it's too cold today, guys.
Uh,
So just to warm us. So take a look here, guys. We talked about on the last classes about should specifically. When we use should, we are telling somebody what is the most advisable thing to do in a specific situation. For example, I can say, Fulano, you should be careful, okay? Be careful in this area. So I'm
Mhm.
giving an advice, eu tô dando um conselho, ó, fulano. You should be careful in this area. Você tem que ter cuidado nessa área aqui, ok? Ou, for example, ciclano, you shouldn't, okay, work without your goggles. Okay? You shouldn't work without your goggles. Você não deveria trabalhar sem os seus óculos de proteção. So when we use should, we talk about things that are advisable, coisas que são aconselháveis. And to make questions with these guys, we just need to put should at the beginning of the question. So, for example, I can ask someone, what should you do if there's a fire, for example? O que você deveria fazer se tiver um incêndio? Okay? So just to remind you about this structure, because now I want you to use this structure so we can talk about these hazards, okay? So we will talk about specific situations, okay? I need you to tell me what would you do in these specific situations, okay? For example, let me ask Tony. Tony, let me ask you something, okay? What should you do if there is low visibility? What should you do if there is low visibility?
Well, if you have low visibility,
Yes.
you need to be
What should we do?
careful. You need to be careful because you have a low visibility.
And who specifically need to be careful? Which kind of professional need to be careful in this specific situation?
Who can? Mm,
Yes. What kind
the
of work?
operator, the operator, operator of the machine, or the guys that work in in an area, because if this guy don't have a good visibility and he operate the machine, the guy can put the machine in the wrong place, or um,
That's right. Can put it
shock
in the wrong
shock
place.
shock with the one people.
Yes. And these can be, dangerous or
Yes, very
even
dangerous.
worse. Or even worse. Yes,
We
that's
have
right.
we have we have a problem here, and when the driller it's operating and the sun it's in your face,
In
he don't
his
see
face.
anything. Yes, in his face. Yeah, right. And when the sun in his face, he don't see nothing, and then he needs to call of the DP, right? Can
Mm.
you change the rotation of the vessel, please? I have the
Oh,
sun in my face. And then the guys turn the vessel for to
uh,
to better to better visibility for the driller.
oh, I didn't know about this story. So he has the power
Yes.
to make the vessel change because of the sun
y-
in his eyes.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Whoa, I'm impressed. What a powerful person. But he's right because this can be dangerous. Something like the sunlight can harm us and can make us make silly mistakes. That's right. Thanks for your example, Tony. It was great. But now, Tony, I didn't finish with you. Now it's your turn. I need you to make a question using should, all right? And one of these hazards that we talked about, and I need you to choose a person to answer your question, okay?
Right. Okay. Using the shoot. Well, Rosana,
Hello.
the question is, uh, when we need to, when we should to be a good posture.
Mm, I should be to have good posture when I work.
That's right. That's right. And how do you work? Do you work sitting on a chair?
Yes, in the chair during 8 hours. Sometimes I need to uh,
We need to um walk every 2 hours. Sit.
yes, yes, but I
When we
can't.
stay sit, you need to uh, uh,
Stretch.
get,
Oh,
get
stretch.
get up, get
Yes.
up,
Stand up.
Get
get
up
up,
too.
Sta-
Stand
stand
up.
up, stand up.
Stand
Mhm.
up.
Good, Sergio.
Yes,
Stand up, walking a little bit, stretch,
yes, but I
take a coffee, and then sit again and work.
but sometimes I have a lot of work and I can't to get up.
I know, I know. I have the same problem. Work,
But
work, and
do
work.
you guys drink a lot of water during work?
Yes,
So
All the
this one.
time.
all the time,
Whoa,
exactly.
a big bottle of water. Yeah, because when we drink a lot of water, we tend to go to the bathroom lots of times. So in
Mhm,
this meantime, we can stretch and walk a little bit. Yeah. So
mhm.
Yes,
it's
but I don't
important.
like because I need to down two what's the ladders, two big
Mm.
ladders, and to go to the bathroom and then come back. It's
Oh,
too
it's a
much
long
ladders.
distance.
Too
It's a
much
long
ladders.
distance. Yeah, that's right. And also, guys, let me tell you something. There are two words in English to talk about escadas. We have ladders, as Tony said, and we have stairs. So when we have a physical stair, né, uma escada fixa, desculpa, fixed stair, we say stair, and we have a ladder is the one that we can move, that we can take from one place to another place. Okay, so we have two words for that. And guys, when we talk about poor posture, we use the verb have, ok? To have a poor posture, ou seja, você ter uma postura ruim, alright? And now, Rosana, please, it's your turn to choose a hazard and make a question to someone, please.
Ok. For. É, aqui. Pode ser Douglas. What should you do and you heard the alarm?
Great question.
What should you do and you heard the alarm?
When
Heard,
you hear the alarm, it's like,
heard the alarm.
Don't say
can't remember.
just run.
Um, I I go in the I remember the point and I uh,
Starts with M.
uh, I I forget. Uh, Point? No, not point.
It can be. There are two words for this specific place you're talking about.
Is I go procedure evacuation.
Uhum.
Is the point? The people is secured in area. The company.
Ah, congratulations.
I forget o ponto de encontro.
When you have a girl, when you find a girl, or when you remember about the Google Meet.
Yes, you can meet in this place, but just let me remind you about this, though. But I perfectly understood what you were saying. So we have two words to talk about this specific place. We call it a muster station or assembly point. So this is the
Assembly point.
name. So
Ah,
we have these two words. You can use muster station or assembly point. Okay.
uhum.
But you said it right, Douglas. We need to evacuate and go to this place immediately. Perfect. Now it's your turn, Douglas. Choose a hazard to talk about it and make a question to someone.
Hum, é, Maria, what do in equipment electrical discharge, correct?
Discharge,
Shoot.
correct.
Discharge.
But what should you do? Ok? What should you do? O que que você deveria fazer? Só complementar aí, Douglas.
Okay, thank you.
Um,
Do you need to repeat the question, Maria? Douglas, can you repeat the question?
please.
What should you do equipment electric discharge
Discharge.
Um, Meu Deus. Oh my God. Electrical cage.
Do you know what is an electrical discharge?
Yes, but I think, no, my opinion, example, overhaul, overhaul the circuit, no? Electrical.
Not, it has something to do with that, but the question was something, if you have an electric discharge, se você tiver um choque elétrico ali, por exemplo, What should you do in this situation? O que que você deveria fazer nessa situação? Que tipo de ação que você deveria, né, tomar numa situação dessa? Então, você pode começar falando, I should, eu deveria fazer tal coisa. E aí, a sua resposta vai de você. Você pode ser bem criativo e falar pra gente. O que que você faria numa situação dessa, de um choque elétrico assim? What should you do?
I should I should start. No, no.
What do you want to say? I can help you.
Yes, no sei.
But what do you want to say in English? O que que você quer falar em inglês? I can help you with that.
Eu acho que eu não conseguiria fazer nada, porque eu estaria tomando choque, então eu estaria sendo eletrocutada, entendeu? Eu não sei como que eu ia falar isso. Porque seria, por exemplo, eu teria que me prevenir antes, por exemplo.
Então, ó, gostei dessa resposta agora. Eu deveria me prevenir. Você sabe como é que a gente fala prevenir em inglês? Prevent, yes. So, how can you say eu deveria prevenir, me prevenir?
I should prevent before.
Yes.
Seria.
Yes, you should prevent that. Okay, great. I love it, your answer, Maria. You're so honest, and it makes sense. We can do anything in this specific situation, fortunately. So now, Maria, I need you to make a question to someone talking about one of these hazards, one of these words, okay?
Sérgio, I did you should
Should you
should you I did should you an economic hazard.
But pay attention. Should you ergonomic hazards what? What do you want to say?
For me, repeat.
Yeah, I need you to tell me what do you want to say em português. Em português. Qual seria a pergunta que você está tentando montar, só para eu te ajudar a entender?
O que seria what is an economic hazard? Acho que o que seria perigo econômico, não?
Ótimo, isso aí. Aí, in this case, you don't need to use should. Nesse caso, você pode tirar o should e falar what is an ergonomic hazard. Okay?
What is an ergonomic hazard? Sérgio, please.
Okay. Maybe we have some kind of ergonomic hazards that you have to try to avoid, like repetitive movements. If you work in office, maybe you work so much with a mouse, so sometimes you need to stop a little and make some kind of circle movements that you can have a good situation in the daily routine. Or if you sit for so many hours in a poor posture, like we always sitting, like relaxing on the chair, like you're doing like that. So you remember, no, I need to be a better posture like that. And sometimes in ergonomic hazard, you have the heavy lifting. So maybe you can have to take a big box to take care to another place, so you can call a friend to help you, a colleague to help you, to don't have problems with your back or your posture. So you have some things that you could avoid to ergonomic hazards.
Yes, that's right. Great examples, by the way, Sérgio. And tell us something, Sérgio. Do you have ergonomic hazards where you work? Where do you work specifically?
I work in an office, so normally I stayed at 10 hours seat. We don't have exercise for the company, but sometimes you do like Tony and Rosanna, little bit take a water and goes to walk. But my company works with energy too. So sometimes I have the units that have the energy. So it's like a power plants, and you have some kind of situations like that.
Yeah. So do you have to go to these power plants every now and then?
Sometimes I go there. But my daily routine is more is on the office.
Ah, it's in the office. So
Yeah.
you spend a lot of hours
Yeah.
on a chair.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, so I think that everybody spends so much time on the chair, especially nowadays that we have phones and computers. Me too, because I work online, so I stay in the chair in
Yeah,
this chair for a long
a
time.
long time. Okay.
Yeah, so thank you so much for your answer and your example, Sergio. Now I
Okay.
would like you to make a question, okay, talking about hazards, and ask Liliana, please.
Eliana, what should you do if you have hot surfaces?
Um, we should, if I work in hot surfaces, maybe we need to identify this plate, this superficie,
The surface.
high surface,
Mhm.
identify with a hot plate, okay, with a hot identify. Use PPE maybe, use specific gloves. Um, Let me see. Mm, um, uh, only people trained. Only people training in this location in this area. Um, I don't know. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, you're right. People should be warned, should not touch these specific surface because they can get harmed. And I have something more to ask you, Williana. Where you work, do you have this kind of hazard of hot surface, or is there another kind of hazard you have in your job?
My specific job, no, but in my department, yes. I work in a maintenance department,
Mm,
and we have welder,
mhm.
uh, and this task, okay, involves the hazard hot water.
Yes, the hot work hazard.
Yeah.
That's right. So it's a kind of hazard that you have in your department.
Yes.
Okay, okay, great answer. Thank you, Liliana. Now it's your turn. I would like you to make a question to Tony, but he's not here anymore. So you can choose whoever you want to make the question.
Mm, mm, maybe Sérgio.
Okay.
Uh, what should you do uh, to prevent hazard during rotating machinery?
Mm, with rotating machinery.
Yes,
Great
machinery.
question.
Yes.
Great
Yes,
question.
great question, Juliana.
Mhm. Sérgio.
Rotating machinery. Uh, I think I should first of all pay attention to about the machinery because probably it's so dangerous if you don't pay attention about what is walking around of the rotating machinery because you can hurt, you can have an accident, and if some machine have broken, you have to put some kind of signs to avoid people that stay so near of the machine. And probably with a rotating machine, you have a special specialization for professional specialization because probably is something that you need to deal with. So uh, I will have people that will be trained and probably to know about what to do in in a hazard situations with any kind of accident.
Amazing answer. Amazing, Sérgio. That makes all sense because we not only need trained people, but also to be aware of these dangers, these hazards, right? And guys, Sérgio said something important, trained people. What else do you think that can avoid hazards at work? What kind of attitudes can we have to avoid these?
Mm.
One thing that it's important is when we are so tired. It's like when you have a car driving. Car driving. So if you're so tired, it's dangerous to take a road. So it's the same with the machines. So I think your leader or your colleague, you have to be attention each other to help because we are not, you're human. So probably some days we're more tired than others or less attention. So if you can keep with the leaders and colleagues, help each other about attention or see about the procedures, following the procedures. When you have a procedure, it helps a lot.
Mhm.
Oh, great advice. What do you think, guys? Do you agree with Sérgio?
Yes, because I think we need to have the responsibility with the procedures that the company I need to follow because it's very important for all the people and is for our what I say segurança
Safety.
Security.
safety exactly.
Yes, it's for hours. And Sergio said something interesting that we should help each other at work, that maybe our coworker it's not feeling so good. He's
Mhm.
tired. And because of this lack of attention caused by this tiredness, he can
Mhm.
make a mistake that can hurt everyone. That's
Yeah,
right.
I
And
agree.
what else? What do you think, guys? Do you have something else to talk about this?
Mhm.
Mhm.
About rotating machinery, I remember in my department, for example, we use lockout tagout
Mhm.
to lock the equipment
Mhm.
uh, to not run. Okay,
Okay.
during the maintenance, for example, it's mainly procedure. It's the start of the maintenance tasks. All day, the technicians lock the equipment
Yeah.
because these hazards.
So this is the first step, right,
Yes,
Juliana?
the first step.
And the more important,
Yes,
because if the energy is not up, something will happen for sure. That's
yes,
right.
yes.
Okay, great, great. And what about you, Douglas and Maria? Do you guys have anything to say? Mhm. Hmm? Do you want to share our opinion? That's okay.
My opinion é igual Sérgio, Andy, Rosana, Liliana. I think that it's many important because many safety environment example my work and in environment uh, area, industrial area. That's it.
Okay. So you think it's important because you also have these at work. Okay. And Douglas, do you have anything to share with us?
Yes, I agree. The safety is very important. Is the working in the life, personal life. I agree on the speak, the Sérgio, Rosana is I in my work speak and I lot speak and security, safety, but we know um, uh, como é que fala? Preocupamos.
We don't worry about.
Don't worry about in Rome. Is a culture and the security is in mind, working, personal life, transit, enfim, our life and security.
Ah, so you said that hazards we have anywhere, and we need to pay attention, to be careful with them, not only at work, but in our homes, in the traffic, right?
Yes,
Yes, you're right, Douglas, because we can have hazards at home. For example, the stove, o fogão, can be a kind of hazard if you don't pay attention to the gas and things like that. A knife can be a hazard because we can cut ourselves, we can hurt ourselves. So I totally agree with you, Douglas. And thank you so much, guys, for expressing your opinions, for talking about these specific subjects. And today we talked so much about it that I didn't get the chance to talk about the safety meetings I was supposed to. So next class, I promise you guys that we will talk about these safety meetings and then we keep going on these subjects. All right. So thank you so much again for being here today. And I see you all next week. All right.
Okay,
thank
thank
you.
you,
So
Bruna. Thank you,
bye bye,
guys. See
guys.
you. Bye
Thank
bye.
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
See you.